Hi, this is Nag Studio. My name is Sharne and this is a short hip-loving practice with some somatic techniques that will help to shift any stuck emotion and just move a bit of energy. Please follow your discernment and your somatic intelligence as a guide into following the yes response. Please find a way out and rest and let go of anything that doesn't feel right for you. We'll begin just by checking in with what's alive and present in your sensory awareness. You might do this with the eyes open, you might cast the gaze down, or let the veils of the eyes close. And just noticing what's here. And this quality of presence in the here-ness, in the now-ness. What's here in your being and the beingness. Allow the breath to flow with an effortless ease as you find a rhythm and pace that really suits where you're at. And as we come into dialogue and conversation with the body, see if you can follow any impulse to move. And just allow the body to move in any way it feels called to go. You might acknowledge a certain part of the body that feels some stuckness, and really tending to that and following that inner guide, that intelligent wisdom that lives within your system. And continue to follow for a couple more breaths, however this body wants to experience movement. And when you're ready, very slowly lifting up through the heart and reaching the hands back behind you. We'll slide the feet out as wide as the mat and just start to rock your knees and sway your hips side to side. And just beginning to acknowledge the fibers and the fascia of the glutes as you journey inside what you feel, what you sense. Just getting to know what is here a little more intimately. When you next find yourself over onto the right side, just pausing the knees over to the right as you lift up through your left arm. And then carry your left hand behind your right knee as you find your way into a little twist. You might let the head move all the way in the direction of your right shoulder. And you might find a little more length as you ground through the seat and rise through the crown. Taking one more slow breath in. And then relax and unravel on the breath out. Now working your heart over towards your right knee, you might just start to carry the heart forward. You might even adjust this back knee as we find a little shape that honors again into this hip. And letting the hips really be sensed and known. Offering any movement or adjustment or breath as you stay in conversation with what is here. One more slow breath in. There may be a sigh on the breath out. Inhale to feel gravity as you rise up. And walking the hands slowly back towards you, feeling each part of that process. Hands come once again back behind you. And then sliding that left foot back as you roll to the other side. Lifting the right arm up, smooth breath in. Carry your right hand slowly outside your right knee. Get a little longer and taller as you inhale, and a little twist as you look over towards your left shoulder. We're here for one more breath in as you grow even longer. And one more breath out as you slowly unravel. Offer your heart over your left knee or shin bone and adjust that back leg until you find that nice yes resounding through your cells. Tending to any little micro movements or breath. Really honoring what is here, what's feeling important to connect with, to really deepen that dialogue. One more sweet breath in here. And a sigh as you breathe out. Pressing up against the hug of gravity. As you hug gravity back, as you press your body up, walking the hands back nice and slow. Adjusting that right foot as you swim the knees back up to the sky. Carry them over to the right side once again as you reach the left arm forward, this time lifting up through the hips and then finding a place for the foot that feels really safe and supportive as you open into the hip flexors. Taking one more sweet breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly sliding back down. Inhale, rebend the knee. Exhale, knees back to the left. Right arm lifts. Slide that foot out as you reach up and over the head, opening hip flexors. One more sweet breath in. As you exhale, lowering down nice and slow. Beautiful. Take your time to roll around onto hands and knees. And start to integrate what you experienced with, again, some intuitive, flowing, easeful movement. Nice. Taking your time, no rush, 2 more breaths. Knowing what it's like to really be living in this soma. Soma means to live in the aliveness of the body, the mind. When you're ready, slowly walk your knees to the top of the mat. And coming into let this be a bit of a curious exploration, like we're kind of in the lab of the soma, as we really start slowly in this practice. See if it feels right for you to pick up the pace. If it feels cleansing and releasing, you're welcome to stay with it, otherwise slow it back down again. So cactus the arms, bending the elbows, lifting through the heart. Take a sweet and slow breath in. On the exhale, round a little as you bring the elbows together. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Take 2 more and just notice what you sense and feel and any biofeedback that's coming through. If it feels okay, and interesting for you to perhaps increase the pace. You might even explore a little bit faster, and maybe with a breath sighing through the mouth. Slowly releasing when you're ready, hands coming anywhere on the body that feels supportive or nourishing. I'm using this time to deeply listen to that language of the soma, that poetry within your cells. And slowly releasing the hands and bringing them up to the top of the mat. And just step yourself forward as we inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold and melt down. Bend the knees, come up to stand, slow motion, taking as many breaths as you need as we reach to the sky. Inhale once you're here. Exhale to ground through the feet. On your next inhale, see if you can lift your heels up, up, up. We're going to come down with an exhale through the mouth and really throw the arms back. So inhale fully, reach. Drop the heels, drop the heart, reach back. Inhale, slowly come up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, clear. 3 more, slow motion to lift, create length. Exhale, clear. Twice more. Get as loud as you want, as you clear anything that's stuck, anything you would like to release. And then slowly lowering back, heels to earth, palms by your side. Again, checking in, listening, hands are there to support. Now, last practice will be to mobilize into the upper back once again, releasing the hands down by your side, widen through your feet, and then start to swing the arms around and let them knock onto the body, and going as fast or as slow as you would like. Few more rounds. Just notice what your experience is really telling you as you mobilize into the upper back, the thoracic spine. And then let the arms just kind of fall back down. Breathing or moving in any way that feels really important, or any way that feels it might help to integrate. Or you might just stand in stillness and notice what's here. When you're ready, very slowly reaching back to the sky. Lift up onto the balls of the feet and cross your thumbs together as you slow motion land the hips down all the way to the ground. And give yourself a little cuddle. Wrap your arms around your legs. Let your head drop down. And then slowly release the arms, bringing the hands down to the earth. As we take one more little whoosh side to side with the knees, feet as wide as the mat. And then see if there's any place that feels like you really want to stay, and savor these moments for the hips. Drinking in this somatic medicine, intelligent information can really become an important part of our wellness journey, to know what the body is communicating to us. It's sending signals all day long. Sliding the legs out when you're ready. And then bringing the arms around for one last little cuddle as we wrap the arms and just let yourself sink down. If it feels supportive to keep the arms there, then just see if a sigh would feel right to finish this practice together. Unraveling the arms when you feel the time is right. And then rolling the head side to side to finish. Allowing the brain to settle back and the eyes to really sink in to the pools of liquid that hold them. You might open and close the mouth a few times to release into the jaw. You might slowly rock your hips side to side or stretch one leg long and then the other. Taking any final amendments or adjustments that feel nourishing and supportive as you now take this time for rest. Entering a state of non-doing, quite a rebellious act in our culture. So if you need a little more support or encouragement, you might have a mantra, something to place your attention on, giving the mind a little task. An example is so hum. Or you might simply give yourself permission to rest. And please settle and soften your limbs, your flesh, your bones, all the fibers and tissues and trillions of cells in this system of yours for as long as you have time for. It's been a pleasure and an honor to move and breathe with you. Until we meet again, go softly into your day.